his journey with speech number 9. I'm sorry I don't have the name of your speech.
Make something happen with the side.
Make something happen.
Decide.
Decide. All right. Please welcome Steve Brown. Thanks.
Thank you all very much. I'm going to move this. It's in my way. Tonight's speech is a persuasive speech. It's to move you to make a decision, to do something, to come to maybe an agreement with what I'm thinking, but I don't have what's the word I'm looking for? I don't have a structure exactly. And the reason is because I found so often many people throughout our life that are on autopilot. They're just going along. They're doing, I got to be at work at 8, I have lunch at 12, I have to, or maybe a coffee break, maybe I have to be somewhere after 5 at work. We're going through doing just enough. I had a guy just tonight walking out the door. How you doing, Jay? Well, it's Monday. Guess I'm just waiting for Friday. I mean, that's it. I've talked to him. He does it quite often. That's his thing. He literally is just coming to work just to do it. And I've talked to him. Do you do anything on the outside? Well, do you have any? What are your plans for this year? I don't have anything. And I see that more and more people have that feeling, and it kind of bothers me. So, what I would like to persuade anybody to do is not follow me, not follow somebody else, unless that's a thing. They need to make something happen. They need to decide to go out and do something besides the 9 to 5 or the 10 to 6, whatever your work schedule is. Not be this only doing work something, whatever it is. There's so many great things. Now, I'm speaking to the choir. We're all doing something already. All of us have something else besides the normal day-to-day rigmarole that we're all used to. So, for us, we look at everybody else who just do just enough, and we think, well, I'm doing this is awesome. So for us, I'm kind of speaking to the crowd. But if you have anything that's going through your head, if you have any option besides what's going on now, decide to do it. And I'm going to use myself as an example. I'm not sure if I really should, but that's what I'm going to do because I know me pretty well. And we have talked about for years of having a Butler County Movie Club. We decided that we were going to do it. Spur of the moment. My brother was talking about it. I said, we're going to do it right now. Let's go. I went to the library, signed us up, we started coordinating it. So every 2 weeks we have a movie club now. I decided in November I was going to make a difference in my weight. I was going to decide to become something else. I'm going to decide to lose weight, get in shape. I'm going to decide. We cannot make anything happen in anybody's life unless we decide to do something. If we sit around on autopilot just doing just enough, then are we making a difference? Are we helping anybody? Are we making any sort of waves? We're not. But until we decide to do something. So, if I'm going to persuade anybody to do anything, it's to decide to change their life. Decide to help other people. Decide to do whatever that one thing is that you've got a hope and a dream and a goal to do. Because, as they say, you can dream all day long, but until you wake up and put action behind it, you will not get anything done. One of my favorite guys to listen to on the phone says, you can sit on your couch all day long and dream of all the wonderful things that your future will have, but until you get up and you act and decide to make a difference, somebody's going to come along and repossess your couch. Because you're not doing anything. So we have to decide what we're going to do. Because if we can visualize any sort of future for any of us, and whatever what we want to do, whatever that is, either helping other people, helping our community, helping our church, helping our schools, we have to say, I'm going to do this. Until you decide to go outside that autopilot structure, then what else are we going to do? Again, you're just going to go from place to place to place, and you're going to be pushed along. We need to decide. And I keep stressing this word because nothing happens until somebody says, I'm going to do this. Now, a lot of people get strung up on the how they want to do it. The how doesn't matter. The how is going to work itself out. If we say, I'm going to go out and do this, you're going to start talking to the right people. You're going to start meeting the right people. You're going to start finding the funds, maybe, if you're short on money. You're going to work at getting that accomplishment. So you decide, I'm going to talk to 3 people a day. I'm going to decide to go to meetings. I'm going to decide that I'm going to be in the gym every day. I'm going to decide to ride my bike longer than I already do. I'm going to decide to go out and talk to people. Whatever it is you're doing, most anybody's goals have to do with communicating with people and talking to people. It doesn't matter what your goal is, but you have to decide to do it. So, let me leave you with what Sidney Poitier says. My goal is every night to go to bed a better person than the way I woke up this morning. But we have to decide that. Everyone, thank you all. As always, thank you very much. I do appreciate you all. Madam Toastmaster.